Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaum. Babe Boomer. Without a doubt, she's the player to keep an eye on, partner. She's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, she's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
First pitch coming your way next. One down. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Boomer mashed a homer in her last game. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that one hammered, carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. She's got a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Christian Yelich. Runner at second. In the dirt. And a 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Come on. Headed for the plate. She will score and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back here in St. Louis, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. This one in the air right field. Perigo pulls it in on the run. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Christian.
Man at first, now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
On the ground to short. The flip. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but she puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
The batter, number 13.
Boomer with a homer in her last game. Out towards right center field. Scott on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Okay, she's human, but you wouldn't know it the way she's been swinging it lately.
The designated hitter.
One out man at first. Victor Scott will hit next.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He's safe.
Over to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, JJ.
Boomer digs in. They're in front, but that lead can shrink quickly, Chris.
Yeah, a little breathing room never hurt anybody, Boog. She's got the bat to supply that oxygen right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Oh yeah, Boog, he's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Squirts away a little bit. The throw to third. She's in there. And on the wild pitch, she goes down to third. Out towards right center field. Scott on his way over. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. She's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Bottom of the 6th. Now up for St. Louis, Doug Perrigo.
Doug Perrigo.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Babe Boomer.
Babe Boomer.
That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Isbell around third. Relay throw home. Tag. Not in time. He scores. Now a 3-run game. It's 8-5.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. She absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side, Burleson.
Stand up.
He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 8 and the Redbirds 5. It's an NL Central showdown. 1 down, runner at third. Here's Nolan Gorman.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a bouncer out to short. In plenty of time to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Boomer Digging in, 2 outs and a shot to really swing the tone of this game.
Man, this would be a backbreaker, Boog.
And that one ripped to left, brings it in. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still lead it, though, 8-7. Boomer was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 hits, and every one of them went for extra bases.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Babe Boomer, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Up now for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer.
Babe Boomer.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Pick it up.
Takes the turn. She's digging for second. Save!
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Christian Yelich. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Line to left. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Man at first, one away.
Shortstop, Babe Boomer.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Back here in St. Louis, Babe Boomer steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, she's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give her. That's next level hitting right there.
That one to first. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Base hit!
Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there.
And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one lifted to left. McCarthy should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as she comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So 2 down. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Alec Burleson.
Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and they trail it 4-1. One down. Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. On a line. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter.
Bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. The Cardinals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Casey.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for the Brewers, Babe Boomer.
She's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Terang around third. He will score. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One out, runner at second. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. High fly ball, right field. Perigo under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Brewers lead it 6-1. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Boomer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Up now for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. She's better known for her work on the mound, although today she's getting a chance to hit.
I always hold my breath when she gets a start at the plate. I mean, that arm is so valuable. You get hit by a pitch, and that could change everything in terms of the course of your season. But you know she's talked that through with the organization.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard. Good job.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. This one kicks away from Herrera. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive her in now.
Runner at second. And that one hit to first. Burleson takes it to the bag. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
At the plate, Jackson Chourio. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Chopper to second, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Payoff pitch. This one chopped up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Boomer digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! A solo shot, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0.
She's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now up for St. Louis, Jake McCarthy.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
On the ground. Boomer. On the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet.
Hey,
I think he'll
Boomer.
probably keep this approach.
Boomer stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. She'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Hammered. Base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Great job.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That's a little bit low. That one finds the zone, and now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that one ripped to left. One away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Jackson Chorio.
One out. Runner at second. Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. Runner at second. Drops a bunt down the first base side.
Slide. Get out. Get out.
Burleson takes it himself, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 10, Sal.
Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up 2-0.
The bat.
Next to hit, Babe Boomer. She blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen her do it once. Can she do it again?
Ripped on a line. Scott giving chase. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cardinals 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. She's already homered in this game. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. The Brewers are out in front, 6-1. This is Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Boomer had a sensational showing in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Babe Boomer ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. digging in, facing the reigning Cy Young winner. Basically the baseball version of trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark.
Yeah, might as well call it graduate level hitting, Boog. Let's see if she studied.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, down. Free hit.
Man at first, one away.
For the Brewers, the designated
Boomer,
hitter,
the former
Boomer.
Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and she's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1. Left field, way back there. And goes the dynamite. So she leaves the yard to left for 13th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Boomer digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Base hit, one run is in.
Find the ball.
Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Up
Next for the Brewers, Babe Boomer. Her two-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt she helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone! Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Boomer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.